America, home of the free and land of the brave. As an immigrant myself, I really like America. I love its economic systems, I love its opportunity, its symbol of freedom and hope, a beacon of hope for Western and even Eastern civilization. America is a beautiful country. I myself, again, really love America. However, not everything that is good ever lasts, and although America has so much freedom that blue people popped out of it, it's still quite unfortunate that many people dislike America. And today we're gonna be reacting to these videos. As an immigrant myself, I'm gonna be reacting to people that hate America, or that simply dislikes, or that simply calls America evil for whatever reason. So, before we begin, please make sure to like and subscribe, and let's begin. Alright, what do we got here? Anyways, fuck July 4th, pretty and smart people don't endorse 250 years of evil. Right. Pretty, we can very argue with you, just my personal opinion, but we can argue that later. But 250 years of evil doesn't really make sense. What do you mean 250 years of evil? America is not an evil country. It has done bad things, but it does not justify and show that America is evil by its nature just because of a few events. America has done many beautiful and heroic things. Could you name another example of a country that has lost 600,000 people to end slavery? America has done that. Or a country that had lost 400,000 people to liberate Europe from an oppressive Germanic regime in the 1940s? America has done that. And just because America has done a few evil things, that does not necessarily mean that it's an evil nation.
Since you ain't sleep yet, let me tell you 3 dark truths about the 4th of July from the Book of Consciousness.
Hold on, bro. Are you high? What the fuck, bro? Holy shit.
No, don't watch this if you ain't spiritually confident. Number 1, you're rebelling against Mother Nature. When fire and firecrackers in the air, they release metric tons of heavy metals and pollutants that travel miles after being released. Thousands of animals across the U.S. are RIP'd from fireworks each year because of this event. Number 2, thousands of people were still enslaved. July 4, 1776, POC were still enslaved. Only other races became free in America, and the Declaration was written by men who owned human beings. And number 3, a lot of lives RIP before and after. This holiday holds a lot of negative energy to it. It's past and present. People RIP from being too drunk, bullets falling on top of people, and fireworks causing fires. Over thousands of people RIP on this day each year. If you're a POC, this holiday ain't even for you for real. And if you love Mother Nature, you definitely wouldn't even be participating in the events that occur. I'm just making y'all aware of what's really going on.
Okay, what the fuck did I just watch? High Boy over there just taught a lot of things and a lot of lore to unpack. I'm gonna go to the slavery part because that's what I really understood from this video. I don't know if the guy was too high and he was making more sense on his head. That's not really what happens. Anyways, many founding fathers were slave owners back then, but that's because everybody was a slave owner back then. It is not this thought that we have today that slavery is bad, which it is bad, but it's because everybody just have it. It was just something common. Just that we might do something today that we think it's common, and like in 50 years, we might think that's horrible, right? That can happen, and that has happened a lot in human history. So the founding fathers were not inherently evil because they owned slaves. Of course, owning slaves is something horrible, and we should not justify it, but they didn't know much better.
As an American, if you say that you hate America, these corny American nationalists will say things like, well, if you hate America so much, then why don't you fucking leave? And it's like, okay, bitch, I would. But the thing is, I don't want to get bombed and looted in another country by America. And we're kind of out of options at this point, because that's exactly what would happen. I'd go to space if I could. I would go straight to fucking space if I could. But I know it's a matter of time until America fucking bombs and loots space too. Because that's what we love to do. We find out you have any kind of resource anywhere, we're going. We're going and we're bombing and we're looting. And next thing you know, the aliens, they're gonna get mad that we bombed and looted space, that they're just gonna bomb planet Earth, all because of America.
What the hell, bro? Yeah, they're gonna bomb and loot Earth now too. Okay, what the heck? America is not bombing and looting a lot every single country. America bombed one single country because of a dispute that was called Iran. But America is not bombing space, and it's not gonna start bombing space, and definitely it's not gonna start bombing and looting Europe. Okay, it's not like you can just leave, go to Mexico or something. They're not bombing and looting Mexico, as far as I know. So what are you talking about? Really, like, you wouldn't go to space because in space there's no Wi-Fi, and you wouldn't be on TikTok complaining about American nationalists like we are in 1936 for Spain. Okay, bud, chill. Go back to TikTok. Nobody's bombing and looting anything. Okay? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
There are two kinds of being anti-American. There's the kind of being anti-American that I am. I'm anti-American because I'm disappointed in this country for not fulfilling its base promises. I'm anti-American because I believe that Americanism, this country, this nation, is a construct that people invoke in the name of doing terrible things often. I'm anti-American because I'm pro-American people. I'm anti-American because this nation state contains within it political structures that make life worse for people. That's what I mean when I say I'm anti-American. Okay? That's what I mean. I'm not a patriot. I don't like nationalism. I'm anti-American because I don't like those things. There are people who are anti-American in that they're engaging in the same kind of partisan nationalist hackery that I reject, just from the other side. And you get no points for that. If you're anti-American just because you like Assad, or because you like Iran, or because you like China, or because you like Russia, that doesn't mean you're anti-American in the way that I'm anti-American, okay?
Well, people need history lessons. There's a big difference between patriotism and nationalism. Nationalism is when you believe that everybody else that is not from your country is subhuman. Patriotism is where you love your country a lot, but you don't believe that people from other countries are subhuman. Also, how does being anti-American is because you like the American people? If you're anti-American, if you don't like America for whatever reason, you wouldn't like its people, right? Or its patriotic people, the American people. That's what we generally imagine, right? And then we imagine the American people being patriots. Well, that's what I believe in my country. Like where I'm from, we know that Americans are big patriots. So I don't know what you're talking about, okay? And yeah. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way through, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you really like my video, if you like to support my channel, again, is a very small channel. So please make sure to like and subscribe and support it. Share this video if you know anybody who might like it. And thank you so much for watching. Enrico out.